Welcome in, my friends, to Sparkle Haven at Crystal Cove Community Village. My name is Lazy Retired Granny, and I will be your hostess for about the next hour while we sit and gab, diamond paint, and do some show and tell. So today is Friday, the 29th of August, 2025. The time is 7:48 a.m. here in kind of cloudy Salem, Oregon. I think we're supposed to be in the 80s today. And then we start heating up, and yep, we're going back into the 90s. So, beside me, I have my hot caffeinated breakfast blend coffee with French vanilla creamer in my mug. All you need is love and a dog. Yeah. And underneath the fireplace wax lamp thing, we have blueberry cheesecake. Okay, now I am going to be doing a video that will be a short, and that is going to be on the completion of my 3-panel. I'll do that later this morning, so you'll see that. So because we have the chuck-along starting on Monday, and I still need to kit that up, and we've got the live on Sunday and whatnot, and I didn't want to start anything big, so I decided to go ahead and start the fall weekend retreat. And the first ones that I'm doing is the double-sided leaf ornaments, which will go on the these Charlie Brown tree. So I need to get that back out because I still have hanging on it our grannies. Yeah, so I need to change that up. So I did this morning, and let me get my light up here so you can see what in the world I'm doing. Okay, so I did finish this one, and it's double-sided. And I finished this one. And now I'm working on this one. And I think, yeah, I still have the other side to do. So that is what I'm doing today. Now, oh, before I get started, I have to tell you something. So, you know, I love the little tips that you guys give on here. I find out more stuff on here that you guys share that I just, you know, don't know about. One of the things that I found out yesterday, okay, you know the Dreamer Designs tray, they have this divider that you put in their trays, and then you can use 2 different colors, supposedly. What I didn't know is that you are supposed to take this cover off, like that. And then on the other side, I always have a hard time starting these. Let me put on my reader so I can see what in the world I'm doing. Do you guys have a hard time starting these? Come on. There has to be a trick to this. And of course, I always do everything the hard way, so yeah. Yeah, this one doesn't want to. Come on. Maybe if I use my tweezers. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but And the room goes silent while I concentrate on this. There we go. Finally got it. There we go. All right. Oh, that looks a lot better. All right. So I don't know if I have any of their trays right here. I have a lot of trays out, but I guess I don't have one of theirs. Oh, I do, but it's filled with all kinds of stuff here. Just spilled the drills. Time to get my vacuum out. All right, so let's put that there. I'll get my vacuum out in a minute. All right, so here's one of their trays. So then you just fit this right down in here. Now, supposedly, this is supposed to fit in there better without that on, but let's see. Okay, they're not sneaking away. These were already snuck over there, so put them over here. So yeah, that does seem to do it a little bit better. The problem, the reason why I do not use these trays are a couple. This is a great idea, especially if you're doing confetti. And you can actually use several of these, you know, if you have like confetti, and you could actually put quite a few of these in here and divide it up if you wanted to. The problem, if you don't have a vacuum like I do, is getting them back out, you know, putting them back in the containers, because you've got, you know, these might fall. So I'm just going to get my vacuum out. Okay, I filled a packet of drills here on my desk, luckily. Okay, and see, they just go right in the bottom there. And you just take this off. And just put them back in the little bag. And that works out really slick. I love that vacuum. That is one of my favorite tools. Now, what I'm talking about here, if you have one of these vacuums, so to pour these back in, you know, to their containers, and maybe that won't be a problem now that I got that thing off. It doesn't look like it. It's just trying to get these back in without these falling out. But what you could do, if you had one of these vacuums, is you could just pick up these drills and why is that not picking up in my tray? Am I doing something wrong? Alright, well, that idea is not going to work. For some reason, it doesn't want to pick up in my tray. You heard it first here. I'm going to put this back on. And it could be because this tray is sticky. And I'm thinking, oh, Let's put this back on because you need the suction. I bet it works now. Okay, so we learned something new today. You need to have this on to pick up the drills. Yeah, you could do it that way and then just put them back in your thing because they're right there. And these are just miscellaneous drills that I've had. Yeah, you got to have this on to be able to suction this out. All right, so learn something new. I don't know why you wouldn't have that on, but I wasn't thinking because I suffer from a senioritis. All right, so let me put all my garbage back in here. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in here that I just keep on my desk. All right. The other thing that I want to say is yesterday's birthday for Rebecca, and after I did the video, I went into my little magic book, and I did have a note in there that Rebecca H and Becky H are two different people. So my apologies, Rebecca H. But I still hope your birthday was really great. We keep it real here, folks. We keep it real. So, I was going to go out and about today, but I have decided I really, really, really need to get some stuff done around here because I have been spending a lot of time with Ellie and have not done too much housework, and it's starting to bother me. So I am going to stay home today, and while this is uploading and doing all that good stuff, I'm going to be busy cleaning the house. So I think that's our music, and I still didn't move my clock back because it needs to be underneath the light. So I am happy to report that last night I was on the couch with Ellie. We were cuddling for a long time. Well, about, I don't know, an hour or two. And we were just laying there. I wasn't knitting. I wasn't anything. She had her head on my lap, and I was giving her lots of pets and whatnot. We were just relaxed, watching TV, and still watching Brokenwood. Probably season 8 is what I'm on, I think. And each one is like a movie, so it's about an hour and a half long, I think. But anyway, yeah, and I was starting to get sleepy, and so about 9 o'clock I said, okay, Ellie, I think it's time to hit the hay. And so I gave her night-night cookies. She still didn't sleep in bed with me. She slept on the couch, which is fine. She was pretty relaxed. So, anyway, I read about one page of my book, and I could not keep my eyes open. And I actually slept, can you believe this, till 5:30 this morning. So I am really, really, really hoping that at least until Monday when we go back to the vet, that things will kind of settle down here, because I do have issues when there's things wrong with Ellie. So, yeah. So I got a good night's sleep last night, and this side is raised a little bit, and so it kind of moves around. But I will tell you, these are from Hobby Lobby, and they've been really good. The stick is good. The drills, for the most part, are good. I've only had a couple so far of garbage drills, you know, like half drills. Not being, I think I had like 2 of those so far out of all of these, and a couple that didn't have the print on the right side. But, you know, you always get that no matter what canvas. But other than that, you know, this morning it's been, this little project goes fast. So I've enjoyed it. And I didn't get out yesterday to get the apples picked up, so I think Ellie and I are we'll do it today. Maybe I'll do that first while the bees aren't out as heavy as what they have been. Oh my gosh. These bees that are out are attack bees. They are not honeybees. They're not bumblebees. They are attack bees. Oops. All right, my fingers are sticking to this. I gotta move this around and do it here. There we go. Maybe that'll be okay. Yeah, so I need coffee. Oh yeah, that tastes good. I think I need more wax. Where's my wax? I'm using some blue wax this time. I had a bunch of wax that I started using, changed wax, you know, over time, and went to something else, and so I had a lot of wax that I wanted to use up before I start a new batch, because I know we all have lots of wax. So yeah, I must have tried this blue wax and put it aside, so now I'm using it. I'm not too picky on my wax. Although I think I do like that clear wax that you get from Diamond Art Club. Oh, I will tell you, even though it's getting warm this morning, yes, I could start to feel that fallness start to be in the air. Yeah, it's that nice cool air. I got the door open right now because it is cool. I love autumn time, this time of the year. I think that's maybe why I was kind of anxious to start on these. There's plenty of drills, let me tell you. I've already finished, let's see. I have, here's the U's. So I won't need any more of those. And I'm done with the T's. Do I have a... Okay, this is the T's that's left over. I'm done with that color. And then, what color is this? I still have H's and A's to do, and that's it. Look at all these H's I got. Yeah, still lots of A's. Here's my H's here. I think there was only 4 colors. Can't remember now. Oh, exclusive update, and I will put this in the community tab thing. Sunday. I chatted with Julie a little bit yesterday about Sunday, and we are going to do the live at 10 a.m. my time. And we will be doing the wrap-up of the Mystery Madness. So get all your stuff in by early Sunday morning. And then we'll do that. And then we are going to do our calendars because it's the last Sunday of the month. So get your calendars ready. And Julie said she would put the drills down on my desk calendar. And then I will be laying down drills on the birthday calendar from Hobby Lobby that I got. So I'll probably start working on that Sunday morning before the live, because we know you don't get a lot of diamond painting done during lives. But we're going to try. We'll get a few down. And then Julie is going to be doing some other filming while she's here. I'm really excited about that. So, I don't know what all she's going to do yet, so, but basically she's just going to take over the area here and do some stuff, and then, yeah. And then we're still discussing about other things going on here, the Gobble Gobble, and how that's gonna go. So stay tuned for that. I know that starts on Monday also, along with the Chuck Along. So So much going on, huh? Kind of exciting. I mean, I really am enjoying looking forward to different events, our weekend retreats, and whatnot. I do still want to get back. Once I get through some of these events, I still want to get back to our own little things that we do, our Nickies, and maybe some Dominic Davison and all that. But we just got to get through 2025 right now. And I know that a lot of us have those canvases already in our stash, just waiting for the big day that we do them. But it's still, you know, it's so nice just to do these together. I need some more A's. We'll finish the A's and then we'll do some show and tell. See what's in there today. Well, with this sale going on at Diamond Art Club, there's probably going to be a lot of have-to-have-its on Wednesday. And as a reminder, if you ordered it, you paid for it, you don't have to wait for the canvas to be delivered. You can show a picture of what you bought, because we know that, especially when they have sales and whatnot, or if there's a lot of fantastic new canvases, that the orders may take a little bit longer to ship out. For me, with Diamond Art Club, it takes about a week, sometimes a little longer to get to me. Dreamer, for some reason, only takes a couple days. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and share them before you get them in the mail, that's fine. I have two from, well, actually three, but two that I really, really, really want to buy from Diamond Art Club, but I would like to take advantage of the sale, but I've got them in my wish list, but because I bought quite a bit this month, and Ellie's vet bill, I think I'm just gonna put them off until I feel a little bit more comfortable buying them. And that's fine. I've got plenty to do. It is not the end of the world. Okay, did I get all the A's? Yep, all I got left is the H's. So as you can tell, plenty of A's left over. So now I have the H. You know what? I'm just going to finish this. We might make this a longer whip and chat. That's okay. All right. Isn't that pretty? I like the colors in this. So my next one that I'm going to be working on, I think, is another small one like this. Let me see what I've got here. I have them stacked up somewhere. What did I do with them? Oh, there they are. I think I'm going to do... I think I'll do these next. And yeah, there's 4 of them in there. And they're not double-sided. So those won't take very long. So I'll get these started today. I don't know, are these like... coasters? Oh yeah, they're big enough to be coasters, aren't they? Those are really nice. They're nice and thick. Yeah, those will be nice to use during the fall time. Oh, there's a pumpkin. Acorn. And a leaf. I think these are all crystals. Hey, Ellie. Hello, Ellie Belly. See. Once again, my light isn't here, and once again, Ellie's on my desk. She's... Oh, Ellie, you're so funny. What you got there, Ellie? Huh? Yeah, so I'll put those aside for right now, and I'll get those started later. It says it's a wood kit. Those are really nice. I like those. Wooden chips. Brother Sister Design Studio for Hobby Lobby. Okay, so let's put that aside. All right, let's continue on here. I can finish the H's and I'll be done with this project. Yeah, so while this is uploading, I think we will go out and pick up the apples first. Get that task done, then get the bathroom clean, and then while I'm cleaning the kitchen and dusting, I think I'll turn on the TV and have that going. Keep me distracted. And sometimes I put on music and sing along off tune to that. Sometimes I'll, put on the TV. I think I'll do that because I am really trying to get through this series. I can't remember when the new series starts. Seems like it was in production. And it's been a while since I watched it all the way through. I have a marathon of watching all of it. If I don't run out of energy, then I will vacuum really good and mop, because I have not vacuumed in a couple days. And it's getting hairy around here. And just like that, we completed that side. So let's get our little thing that comes with that. Put it through there. And what I found, I licked the that so that it doesn't, I can get it through okay. I'm not good at threading. There we go. It goes right through. And I'll go ahead and tie that. There we go. And now I got all three of them completed. So yeah, that would be a good little project to do, you know, in a couple hours. And you know, sit and watch TV or YouTube or music or something and do these. I was watching some YouTube this morning. I got caught up on Ross. He's doing shorts. But boy, is he ever doing the diamond paintings. Woohoo! He is doing Halloween diamond paintings. I'm saving these little packets for Julia, because she recycles these. So I thought, well, I usually just dump them in my jar. Call it a day. But these, she likes the crystals and special shapes. Those I am saving for her. So I have a little bag that I just throw them in. And when I get a bunch, I'll send them to her. She's got quite a bit right now, so it's not like she needs them today. Alright, so we got that project all done. Put that in my Julia bag. So, let's go do some show and tell, shall we? Alrighty, let's see what we got in here today. Alright, we got mystery. Julia is going to be up first. And she... Oh, wait. No. That's just a response to my email to her. All right. Oh, Levi is going to be up first. He forgot to attach a video or a picture yesterday of his current whip. And this actually is going to be a dragon. Look at those colors. Wow. That's a poppin', isn't it? That is nice. Anxious to see the completion on that. Okay, Margie. Oh, Margie's got a tip for us, it looks like. She said, I received the wrong drills in my recent order from DAC. The canvas is Moon Elf, and the packaged drills are for dolphins. I have contacted DAC, waiting for a response. Please be sure to check that your drills match your canvas. And she's showing an example. It's for dolphins, but it's Moon Elf. So if you have these two canvases, check your drills. So that, you know, that's one thing I don't do, I don't think. So I'm going to start doing that because you never know. And we're all human. So mistakes get made. You know, and you think of the thousands of canvases they send out, and I don't know if they do it by machine or, you know, how all that's done, but, you know, things can go awry. Okay, so yeah, always, it doesn't matter if it's from Diamond Art Club, Dreamer, some budget-friendly companies, Amazon, all that. Yeah, make sure that you check the drills with the canvas. And I'm gonna have to note to self. All right, up next is Laura. I have an animal completion. Oh, that's cute. I kitted this up after I completed my mystery canvas, as I am waiting for the Chuck-along to start. It is Rainbow Little Monkey from Diamond Art Club, 33 by 42.7 centimeters, 44 colors, 3 ABs, and 4 dust drills. I just found it so cute, and there is a banana on his chest. I am still thinking of a name, so any suggestions are welcome. Do you think you could add me to the book, please? This is how I look before I have my coffee in the morning. Have a sparkling day. Your DP sister, Laura A. Yep, there's a banana. That's how I look all day. That's cute. All right, let's get our little notebook out here. I'll set that aside for a minute. Turn on my light. All right, animals. Laura A. She's got the monkey. See if I can do this right side up this time. See if I can do that a little bit darker. There we go. You are added to the book, Laura. All right, up next, Jess. Get my reader back here. She says, finished my elephant. Hi, Granny, Ellie, and villagers. It's super late here on the East Coast, but I just finished the elephant from Leisure Arts Diamond Dots. Mark me off your book. Turned out super cute. Tomorrow, I should be able to finish my mystery canvas too. My Labor Day weekend will be full of diamond painting after celebrating my aunt's birthday tomorrow. I'm so excited to start my chuck on Monday. Remember to take your start picture before laying down any drills. Have an awesome weekend. Hugs from Jess Diamond Paints. I believe Jess is our go-to person because she's done a lot of chuck-alongs. That's really cute. I love the background on that. But look at all those colors. Wow. Okay, so let's give her a stamp, a paw print. There's her elephant. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, Julie S. Oh my goodness, look at this. She did it. Completion of her Harry Potter. Okay, good morning, Granny and my fellow villagers. Finally completed the Hogwarts crest. Ran out of 2 different colors, so switched it up and blended the colors with whatever I had. There is no pic of this on my WIP page, but my total WIP count is now 12. Have a perfect day, Julie S. 12? Okay, let's look at this before we open up the book. It looks nice. Look at those beautiful colors in that. Wow. And that was a Diamond Art Club. Okie dokie. So, and that's the end of the oh, what am I trying to say? Show and tell. Sorry, I had too many thoughts going in my brain at the same time. You know, that's bad news. All right, let's turn on the light. And we have a couple things going here. So we need to mark, so it's 8/29. And she has 12 WIPs. Okay. Then the Harry Potter, Julie S. gets a check mark. Oh, I get a check mark because I finished mine. Yeah, and we haven't heard from these other people, so that is completed, I think. So it goes into our archive section of the notebook. Now, if Pam's DP, Rock the Dots, Jerry Lynn, Eileen, those are the ones that aren't on here, but if they complete it, it's here and we can still mark her off. Okay, so we got that done. And then our August, which will wrap up Sunday. So if you have completions for Miss Bell's suggestion, which is animals for our weekend retreat, let me know. It looks like, well, Jules is continuing on, so that's good. Anita, I don't know what you were doing, Northern Sparkle, Susan D. Oh no, she finished hers. Julie S., did you finish your Black Cat? Peggy B., did you finish your horse? Vicky, Graceful Swimmer. And Jess has the lion, it looks like. And Sarah, horses. Oh, she finished that. Never mind. Okay. And then the other theme we had in August, which was from Margie. Ooh, and I get a paw print because I finished mine. Yay! There's my paw print. So we are waiting for Margie, Kathy G, Jules, Becky H, and Tora Maria on that. All right, and then our Mystery Madness, which concludes on Sunday. So get those updates or completions in. We have Julie S. with her animals. V, I'm not really for sure. I think this is going to be ongoing for her. Anita is winter. Terry G is camping. Susan D, Dream World. Lois Lorenz. I don't think Lois, I don't know. Ellie is doing Dominic Davidson's Halloween, and Jess is number 14. Eileen, Animals. Graham's the Dominic Davison. So send us your updates, and yeah. Then our weekend retreat is going to be fall. So if you're going to participate in that and would like a paw print, let me know. And you'll get a paw print for each completion. So that means I get one paw print today, because I have one fall completion. And then October, let's see. No, I've got to put in the book. I need to get that done. The Gobble Gobble and the Pencil. Well, no, we're not putting the Pencil in this one. It's going to stay in the big notebook. Okay, so that's all the updates on that. So let's mosey over to our gab session. And while we're doing that, I'm just gonna, all right, I finished that, so I can throw that away. And now I can get these out. All right. Yeah, it just so it gives you something to look at while I'm doing the gab session. There we go. Alrighty. First up is going to be our gab session. And Eileen says, where do you go to join the Chuck Penson event? Okay, I will post the link again. I did post the link the other day. So, Yeah, so make sure when you watch the videos, you go down and, you know, look at those links. Diamond painting with Terry G. Happy birthday, Rebecca H. So, Granny, is your vet's office going to be open on Labor Day, which is Monday? Yes, they are. I know, I was shocked too, because I said, that's Labor Day. And she said, we're open. So I'm hoping that they aren't busy, since they'll probably be the only vet's office that's open that day. Kathy G. Nice job, Julia, on your first square canvas. Beautiful finish. And Lois over at Diamonds and Things. Glad you and Ellie are feeling better. My daughter's dog has problems with her ears too. You are entitled to be lazy. That's what makes retirement fun. Love the color of yarn. Thanks for the gab. Yeah, I got a little bit more done. It's really a fast-paced pattern on that. I'm really liking it. And Jenny Liz. Great whip and gab. Glad you and Ellie are feeling better. Hugs to you and belly rubs to Ellie. Blackie. I thought this was black. It says Blackie Sabbath. Now, do I have this right? Oh my gosh, because Desiree, is that you? I think it is. She says the M on the painting you talked about, the Spangler, M is for frosted diamonds. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never had one before, so I'm not really for sure. I'm not in the know, people. I get my tips from you. Kathy G. Granny, the cover sheets, aka release papers, that I put on my Gobble Gobble are from the 2025 Spangler Draglings and book events. I don't know. I've always called them cover sheets because they cover my canvas. That's release papers doesn't make sense to me, so I'll always call them cover sheets. I know. Kathy C. Happy birthday, Rebecca. Angela M. I didn't know that about the boxes you're knitting. Okay, I didn't know that about the boxes. I forgot what I was talking about on that. Oh, the Diamond Art Club boxes. Yeah, the lettering on them. Squares or rounds. Your knitting is pretty. Love the pattern. I am going to do Love Runs Deep for the Chuck-along. And happy birthday, Rebecca H. Now, do I know that? So let's get out the book and double check. That's Angela. Oh, nope. Let's get that in the book. I need more room, people. I need more room. We'll scoot that back over there. That is such a beautiful canvas. Well, they're all beautiful, right? I don't know why I've got my pencil out today. Okay, I got you down. You're official. Okay, Anita, happy birthday, Rebecca. Dooley's Crochet, happy birthday, Rebecca. Hope you enjoyed it. Teresa K. Gray Green tree frogs can live 5 to 7 years per Google. Ooh. Yeah, my little frogs out here. I didn't see them this morning. Yeah, they'll come around for a while, and it seems like when it gets real hot, then I don't see them as much. So, all right, Becky H. Hi, Granny. Spangler's mansions are beautiful. I am holding out for Home is Where the Magic Is. I like this one because the trees and stonework are hiding creatures. Also, you are making great progress on the tri-panel, and I bet you finish it today. You know, if you were a betting girl, you would have been right. You are a winner, winner, chicken dinner. Kathy G. You are correct, Granny, for what I take line blocking to be. Lines of the same symbols, either vertical or horizontal. Ooh, okay, well, I'm glad you agree with me. Even if we're wrong. And then she said, happy birthday, Rebecca H. I too learned from Lois about the DAC boxes having the drill type in their message. I also learned from Mindy that the Dreamers Design tray divider had a film on both sides of it. If you remove the drills, tend to stay in their section on the tray. Okay, so we both figured that out at kind of the same time. That's interesting. Oh my gosh. And then she said, you are right about people taking off Friday. My entire company is shut down. They are calling it a well-being day. They want us to send a picture on Tuesday of what we did for our well-being / relaxation day. My sister and I are going to the beach. Ooh, lucky you. Which beach are you going to? Wow. Now are you staying the night or just for the day? So that'll be today. Okay, let's do a refresh. And our next gab will be, my unboxing from today. It's a Bling Thing by Richard Lorenz. Becky H. Lovely unboxing. We are determined to drag you into the event and also becoming a Lorenz and Spangler fan. Glad you were able to grab it and that the destash process was easy and went smoothly. Oh my gosh, you guys are such influencers. Yeah. And those two in my wish list, yeah. Yeah, they're draglings. And it's all V's fault. I have to blame V. And the more I think about it, and the more you guys encourage me, the more I will probably, press that buy button. Okay. And then Susan D said, I'm on the fence about Richard Lorenz paintings. I love his colors and unique birds. Maybe someday. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I think I like the Spanglers better. But I haven't, I'm on a Spangler kick right now. Don't even want to go to Lorenz right now. Yeah, we'll see. But I had to have that bling thing. I'm so happy I got it. Let's see. Julie S. His crazy birds look so fun. Thanks to Lois, I have a small Lorenz canvas in my stash. I'm waiting for the restock on this one. and she's talking about the bling thing. Hopefully, they will restock this before the Lorenz event next year. Yeah, I won't be doing that one for a while. I think, I don't want to say because, you know, when I think, that gets me into trouble. Yeah, I need to look in my book here. And then Miss Bell said, "Good morning, lazy retired granny. Nice unboxing." Okay, we have anything else in here this morning? Yep. Diamond painting with Mike, 18 seconds ago. The word says, rumor has it, does Kevin drink Heineken beer? I just having a nice beer watching this. Been a long day today. Had to go to 3 different towns, LOL. This is a lovely painting, Linda. I don't know what kind of beer he drinks, or if he even drinks beer. So, oh, let's see. Yeah, I have no idea. I know he likes whiskey. Yeah, so. All right, so that, we did pretty good today for me jibber-jabbering and finishing those ornaments. Yeah. So with that, I'm going to let you go. And as a reminder, get your mystery canvases in early Sunday morning. Well, for some of you, it'll be later, but for me, 10 o'clock a.m. Okay, so tomorrow, don't forget, is V's Live. So let's do some gabbing and have fun over there. We always have fun on Saturday mornings with V. We love our V time. So I do see she has a new unboxing that I need to watch, which was a gift from Julie S. So yeah, I'm going to go over there and take a look at that. And I think, let me just do a double check here, but I think, let me see, let me just, hold on, I want to just do a check here. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say on that. So, with that, enjoy God's gifts for today and every day. Count your blessings, be blessed, give blessings, have a blessed day, and I will jibber jabber with you all later.